having a drop on Bitcoin, the market has been slowly bleeding out, so as other altcoins. But it's Friday the weekend, and let's quickly take a look at Bitcoin. Let's see what is the direction, what might be the direction of Bitcoin towards the following week that we are coming into. Guys, first off, let's quickly pay attention to Bitcoin on the weekly levels. Now, look at the weekly level. We could see that we had three consecutive candlestick drop. We tapped on this demand level over here. Consider this is a weekly demand level we tapped on. And looking at the RSI, we are currently flat on the RSI, and we might have a little bit of a crossover on the stochastic RSI, where the blue line crosses the orange line, and that indicates a bullish move on the market. So right now, what I'm looking at for Bitcoin on the weekly is for us to have a pretty much a candlestick close above this previous candlestick. While we have a look at this was kind of an hammer candlestick pattern, but it is a red candlestick, because most of the times hammer candlestick on a support level indicates reversal, but this candlestick did not close bullish. It still closed red, but it indicates a reversal, but the reversal might not be strong as a bullish hammer candlestick close, but we could possibly have a break towards the upside. But what we need now for this weekend, Friday, Saturday, Sunday, before this candlestick closes, is for us to have a bullish close above this red candlestick right here. As you can see that if you have a bullish close above this wick right here on this hammer, you could easily move towards this direction on this down slope, which we could move towards this gray box right here, and that's what I'm actually predicting now for BTC. So if we go lower to the daily time frame now, the daily time frame seems to be in a consolidation, although we are still having a bounce on this level. And yesterday, which was the previous day, candlestick closed green, which indicates there might be a bullish momentum coming for the market, or it means buyers might be stepping into the market. But I'm actually looking at this level to get taken out. If we see a breakout above this level, it means that we can easily get towards this resistance trend line and also this gray area around 75k. So that's what I'm actually looking at for Bitcoin right now. So we just need an impulsive move towards the upside, or during the weekend we might see a weekend pump. Then coming to the Monday market open, we might see maybe a little bit of a retest of this level of support before we actually make a continuation towards this daily resistance trend. So that is actually my predictions now for BTC. So let's go over to the 1 hour time frame. Let's see what price might be doing on the 1 hour levels. Now the 1 hour is still having at least a little bit of an increase towards the upside. As you can see that when price bounces on this level, we are having a kind of a 2.5% move towards the upside with this double bottom pattern confirmation. So don't forget that what we are looking at on the 1 hour, that we are still looking at a down sloping trend on the 1 hour that we might break out from. As you can see that we actually broke out from this trend right now, and what we want to see for Bitcoin is for us to see maybe a little bit of spike towards the upside, or a retest of this trend as support before we actually continue, or we could just possibly pump towards the upside without having a retest, and that might be bullish for Bitcoin. So before I flip my thesis from bearish to bullish, I need to see price reach towards this level around 71k, and even if break above this level, that might be a bullish sign for Bitcoin on the higher time frame. But on the lower time frame, we are still currently bullish. On the lower time frame, we just broke out of this 1 hour down sloping trend with a double bottom confirmation on this demand level. As you can see that we made multiple bounces on this level, and I think that buyers are beginning to step into the market, but possibly but this is not financial advice. Well, you might want to open a long on Bitcoin on this trade. Maybe start taking your profit when price is close to this 71k, because getting to this 71k there might be a possibility for a rejection, but I don't think so. Maybe if we just see a spike towards the 71k, we might see a little bit of a sell-off, then an actual breakout. That's what I'm actually predicting for Bitcoin right now. Although I'm still on my ETH trade, I shared this ETH trade with you guys that I'll be looking forward to enter a trade, and we'll be holding this trade for 1 week now. Where's the ETH trade? we're holding this trade for 1 week now. As you can see that we entered around 13th last week, and we're holding this trade for 1 week. One thing about me, once I enter my trade, is either it hits my stop loss or it gets to my TP, so I don't maybe close trade because maybe price is dancing around my entry and between my stop loss, you understand. So I'm also looking at another trade on Zero USDT. I've already shared this trade on my free Telegram community, so if you want to join my free Telegram, the link is in the description of this video. So this is the trade I'm currently looking at on Zero USDT because this was my forward demand level. And let me zoom out of this zoom out on forward. Look at the forward demand level. There was a liquidity right here, and price cleared out this liquidity, went to this demand level, and I went down to the 15 minutes, and I'm trying to look for a buys. As you can see that this is a change of character, and price, I'm waiting for price to tap me in on this my demand this my order block right here, because see that is a valid order block because there is a little bit of a fair value gap around this 50 minutes candlestick here. So I'm looking for price to actually come down and tap me in on this level, baby, for to buy towards the upside. You can see that I shared this trade on my free Telegram community. This is the trade. Look at it here, Zero USDT. Look at it, and if you want to join my free Telegram community, the link is in the description of the video. That's what I'm currently looking at for Bitcoin for the weekend. We might see a price spike towards the cost line, or maybe a steady slow price increase towards the 71k level. So if price get to that level, so I'll be flipping my thesis from bearish to bullish, and possibly this February we might start seeing a pump on altcoins, because altcoin might be waking up soon. So I'll be dropping on my next video some altcoin signals that you should look out for, because there is a massive altcoin pump coming soon. So don't forget to like and subscribe to this channel for the next video. Peace.